Ryan with I'mMinnesotaNice.com. Today is day 8. Very special day.
Very special day.
Very special day. I'm here with Sally. Iris Vision Care.
If you ask people, would you rather lose an eye or lose a tooth?
Right.
They're going to say, well, of course I'd rather lose a tooth. Well, why do you go to the dentist every 6 months and
Right.
the eye doctor every 3.5 years?
Yeah, why don't people do that?
They just don't think it's important. If I can see, everything's fine.
Tell me more.
Well, we have been open for a little over 2 years.
Sure.
Things are going very well.
Yep.
I love my job, I love my office, and I love all my patients.
You have a lot of patients?
Yes.
Like
Both kinds.
personal?
Yes.
It's perfect.
You need to have a lot of patients to work with the public.
Sure. Yep. What got you into, what got you on the path of
Optometry.
optometry?
My dad is an optometrist, so
Okay.
the very
Family.
first thing I wanted to do either was be like my mom or like my dad,
Sure.
like we all do. So I went through that, and then when I got into high school, I decided to go ahead and explore other. Hi.
See, there it is.
I knew that was gonna happen. So then when I got into high school, I decided to explore other career paths.
Sure.
And none of them had everything that I wanted the way that optometry does.
Right.
So I wanted to be able to work with people, to teach people things, and have some science and math and
Sure.
that
Yep.
fun
Yep.
stuff. And bonus, I found out now that I love running a business.
Oh,
So-
that's good. I mean, that's probably a good thing.
Yeah.
Running a business takes a lot of work. I mean, there's a lot of stuff to it. And
Yes.
obviously with this MN 365, I talked to a lot of business owners, and it's really interesting how everybody kind of uses it, does everything just a little bit differently. You know, there's no one formula for it, that's for sure.
Yep, yep. And in my training and various jobs I've had in the past few years, I've seen a lot of different offices, and I used to think that because this is optometry, this is, a kind of a narrow field,
Mhm.
that everything is always the same, and
Sure.
it's not.
Yeah, I know.
So I've pulled bits and pieces of what I've
Yeah.
learned and kind of put my own personality into it, and then
Yeah.
gone from there, so.
For sure. So do you want to check my eyes?
Yes.
Yeah.
I want to check everybody's eyes.
Can we do that?
Yeah.
Is there like a spot?
Yeah, it's open and
Should we do it?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's check my eyes. Oh no, I've never done this.
Are you scared?
No, I'm not scared.
Okay.
So you're gonna use this thing?
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
so excited.
We'll find out if you can see. Have you run into any vehicles as you've been biking?
No, I've never ran into a
Okay.
vehicle.
Okay, you can see well enough then.
Okay.
All right, cover your left eye.
Cover my left eye.
And then read the smallest line of letters you can on that chart.
OHPNTZ.
Excellent. Try the other eye.
They're the same letters.
Not anymore.
DTFGBA.
Okay, and I'll take that now. And how about here?
CKPNV. ZV. Sorry.
Too fast. Your mouth went faster.
But yeah.
Brain went faster than your mouth.
CKPNZV.
Okay, now, just because you can read the smallest line on the chart does not mean you don't need glasses.
Oh, really?
Yes.
It's not what my doctor said.
Your doctor or your eye doctor?
My doctor.
Okay.
He goes, you're good. You're fine.
That means you can see well in the distance. That doesn't mean that your eyes work together as a team, that you have good focusing ability, or that you can see things up close.
Sure.
So that's just a teeny little piece of the pie.
That's just a small, that's like a basic test.
Yes.
Like, that's just like, hey, you're pretty good.
Yeah. So when people say, when I ask them, when's the last time you had an eye exam? Oh, well, I had my driver's license test 3 years ago. It's not an
Sure.
eye exam. That's just a distance vision
Sure.
check.
Yeah.
So.
That's just
Okay.
whether or not you can see while you're driving.
Yes. Exactly. Now I covered up one of your eyes, but keep them both open.
Okay.
Can you still see those letters?
Sure.
Are they better on number 1 or number 2?
Number 1.
Now better on 1. So that was very abbreviated.
That was a
but
good one. That was fun.
What we found out is that you have some astigmatism.
Sure.
Okay?
Left eye.
Left eye.
Yep.
Exactly. So that doesn't mean that you need glasses to see. It just means you have a prescription.
What does that mean?
That means that your eye is not perfectly round like a basketball,
Right.
shaped more like a football.
Got it.
About 85% of people have astigmatism. None of us are perfect,
Sure.
right? And so when the light enters your eye, it focuses in 2 different points inside of your eye instead of only 1, and it makes things distorted, blurry, and difficult to see.
Got it.
but it's not enough that it's interfering with your vision to the point where you need to have a correction.
And this is something that's interesting, like, I'm going to go back to the old days. When I was younger, and you know, you had that really long phone cord.
Yeah.
I had a really difficult time to track that sometimes. I couldn't see exactly where it was.
Now that wouldn't be astigmatism.
Okay.
That would be your eye movement ability and your eyes working together as a team. And that's the part that I left out because we're doing just a short little thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, that kind of stuff. And when you're a kid, it's extremely important because 90% of what kids learn and take in is visual. So if you cannot track, you're not going to be able to read. You know, you have to follow with your finger, or you're going to be jumping around on the page, or you know, things become difficult. So.
Interesting.
Yeah, and all children should have an eye exam, their first eye exam at 6 months, and then if everything is healthy, then at 3 years, and every year after that, because they notice things like that sometimes. They don't tell mom and dad, they don't tell their teachers. They don't know that.
You're the first person I told.
Ooh, I know all your secrets now.
Yeah.
Nobody knows what's happening, and the kids think that what they're seeing, even if it's abnormal, they think that's normal.
Right, yeah.
So.
I thought it was abnormal, I didn't really get it, but after like a second, I could like catch it then. Like it took just like, oh, okay, there it is.
Kind of following on.
But it was just
okay.
one of those things that was weird. So eyes are good, more or less?
Eyes are good, yep.
That's a nice one. What do you look for there? I mean, what do you see?
So we're looking for any sort of disease, disorder, dystrophies, anything that would be a problem at all. Cancers, you can get cancer on your eyes. Not a lot of people wear sunglasses as much as they should to protect their eyes.
Yeah. I rarely wear sunglasses.
Yeah, and you should. Although 80% of the damaging UV exposure that we are exposed to happens before age 18, as adults we should still be wearing sunglasses as well. All of these tissues, you know, even the iris, the colored part of your eye, you can get cancer there, on the white, everywhere you can.
Crazy.
So, yeah, on the inside of your eye as well. So when we look inside your eye, we can find high blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetic damage. Even if people don't know they have these diseases, it's stuff that we look for.
Kind of in there.
Yep. And so then when they do have those diseases, then we look to see if there's any side effects from it, and help their family practice doctor or endocrinologist, whoever's caring for them, help them to know if there's control there or not. Because if there's damage in their eyes, there's going to be damage elsewhere in the body.
Crazy. That was so good.
Oh, you can see 2015.
2015.
2015, which is better than 2020.
So does that means at 20 feet I can see what other people can see at 15 feet.
Yes.
Right?
Yep. You got it.
That was day 8.
8.
Perfect, of 365. But we have a special little thing.
If you come in and get a complete pair of glasses, you can get 20% off. If you need contact lenses, you can get 10% off a year's supply of contact lenses. And for those of you who don't need glasses, but still need your eyes protected from the sun, the harmful UV light rays from the sun, you can get 10% off a pair of sunglasses.
No, that's a great deal. I will put some links. You have a website.
Yes.
I will put some links below so then you can just click on that, click through. If you do come in, say you saw this video.
Yes.
That's very important. And then pass this thing out. Hey, you know what? If you know somebody else that needs some glasses, shoot them this video, have them watch it, and say, hey, look at there. You get some discount.
Get a discount.
It's a sweet deal. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's it. Sharing the best of Minnesota.
We have frame lines that no one else in the St. Cloud area carries. We have this particular frame line nobody else north of Minneapolis carries in the rest of
Oh, really? So you guys, you like really specialized.
Very. Yep. We try to carry stuff that's original and unique and different.
Let me set this on. I'll put these on. I think that's pretty good.